Okay guys, welcome back. Hey, what's going on here? This is crazy stuff, guys, I promise you. That's the best I've ever hit the ball. Okay, you're going to say, JH, we hear you say that every time. But it is. And I'm just driving down more, getting the hip out of the way, maintaining my angle and seeing the ball hit. It's just nuts. This is going as far as my 3-wood. And my 3-wood is a super shot club. Now guys, there's 3 16-degree hybrids that have gone all to the same place in all 5-yard circle. And never goes over, just goes dead straight. Okay, we'll get that turbo hip going. I hope you can see this in JH's swing. So I feel like I'm here. Well, we saw Trevino here. We saw Player here. We saw early Tiger here when he was young. That was Tiger. Guys, I actually, well, you probably won't believe me, but I reckon I saw the golf club hit the golf ball that time. I really do. Man, that's a lot of commitment to watching the golf ball. I could see that white thing right on the golf ball. The white head of the club. So I'm blending it in, the denominators. The right wrist hinge, hold it, going back. Reverse wind it coming down. Really look at the golf ball, burn a hole in the golf ball. Drive the right shoulder down. Drive off that right leg. Drive and dive and get those hips out of the way. That's all there is to it. Watch this. What's interesting, guys, is I've changed my specs a fair bit. As I said on a couple of the other tapes, and most of the guys, you'll know that my whole life I've used always X or double X shaft in my driver. Not because I've got any speed, but because, you know, I just like the feeling of a really solid shaft. But I used to hit it low, and I play with that Pro V1, which I played since it came out, low spin ball. And I found that I just couldn't, and low lofts, like 7.5s, 8.5s. And I found that I just couldn't get the ball in the air lately. So I went and got just a standard RBZ driver, 10.5. To me, that's a 3-wood. Normal stiff shaft, 254 CPM. Mine are normally 265. And I've just gone to just a firm in my rescues now, not too a stiff. Man, it's just such an easy game. Okay, JH is getting old, I know that. I won't accept it, but I know I am. But man, it's just an easy game, guys. Getting so much more distance. Now that was a perfect shot off the club, but it was about a 15-yard block. Dead straight, I mean dead solid, but a block. And the reason that happened, guys, so I had everything else going, but I didn't see club hit the ball. As soon as I do that, I have that little peak, shoulder comes out a little bit, stops it driving down, and I get this type shot. So I knew what it was. As soon as I hit it, I knew it was. Still would have only been 15 yards right at the target, but it was a good shot. But I know what caused that little block. We are cured in one hit. Again guys, for the guys that don't want to hit the longer clubs, just get yourself a wedge. This is like cheating with a wedge guys, because the reverse winding, and that's why Luke Donald's so good coming in, because he reverse winds so much. You watch him when he hits the shots. There's a 120 metre sign out here into the wind. Got wedge. Just going to reverse wind it into the sign. A lot of right shoulder down. Guys, that's going right at it. It's about 10 feet to the right of the flag. I'll hit this one to the left of the flag. This is my new golf clubs. And that'll hit the sign. Well, it's a flag, but guys, it was about 8 or 10 feet. Exactly the same as the other shot. I'll hit this one over the flag. This will have to go about 125 over the flag. So I have to hit this harder, so I'll have to get my hips going better. Now right over the top of the flag, and I mean right over the top. That's carried about 126. Good solid wedge for old JH. So guys, you can do that. Want to hit a couple little ones. Just take a 3/4 swing, but really accentuate the drive and dive and the clearing of the hips. Normally with a wedge you don't clear your hips quite so fast, but this is a good way to learn it. Like that. Wow. Now that's interesting. 3/4 swing, and that went only about 7 metres short of that full swing, because I hit it so good. See guys, that's going to hit the other golf ball. Boy, do I like this wedge in these new rocket balls. Whew. Feels like my old forged Mizunos used to feel, so soft. I had a set of Tommy Nakajimas that belonged to Tommy Nakajima, and they were so soft. They were amazing. Get yourself a sand iron guys, hit one to a flag here 40 yards away. Little 40-yard swing. $43 yards. $43 yards. Perfect. Okay, we'll be back.